Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I just want to say, this is a bootcamp slash live streaming. I will be live trading as well because those funded accounts have to get more funded. You know what I mean? And those challenges have to be passed. So, welcome. Put in the chat if you hear me clearly and everything is good. All right, I guess we get ready. I guess we get ready. Somebody said I heard 250K payout. Is that you? Yes, it is me. Well, 250K from TX3, 796 from other, I mean, from all the prop firms. So, somebody said I heard 250K payout. Is that you? Well, 250K from TX3, 796 from other, I mean, from all the prop firms. So, somebody said I heard 250K. Just getting some things set up so we can hit the road. Getting some things set up so we can hit the road. So today I'm talking about my monthly and weekly levels. This is it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, not looking into nothing crazy. Uh, we're just gonna find weekly, monthly levels. That's how we're gonna do today. This is week one of the boot camp, and we're doing it step by step so everyone can follow along. I don't need to be, I mean, jump packing everything. Plus, it's simple. Simple. So I'm not gonna be putting anything else other than monthly and weekly level. And we talk a little bit about the market because, as I say, I'm live streaming as well. So what else like that? But we're live streaming as well, and we're taking trades, all those good stuff. All right. So first thing first when I come to the charts is that I'm finding my horizontal line. And I'm looking for all the different monthly levels that have been rejected over a period of time. So the first one I'm looking at is 45075 level. That's a nice level. I've been hit one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 times since November 2024. So right off the rip, that is a level that I'm gonna have a a, a, a consideration on, meaning I'm gonna take it into consideration all times. Uh, the second level is the 4625 level. That is another solid level. So I'm just going through, seeing, and by the way, all of these levels have to be hit at least 3 times. So if we don't have 3 hits, it's not a valid level for me. Another one is at 43,345 level. And I'm not gonna go down too far. Just gonna keep it right here. Uh, Another level is a 3840 level. I've been hit through one, two, three, 4 times. So that's another solid level. Another level I'm looking at is at 36,493 level. That's another beautiful level. I'm not gonna come no much further. Market is high above, so we keep it up here for now. Plus, you don't want to keep too much line on each chart. I just keep my monthly and weekly level for the areas that I'm trading. Whenever we get a breakout of that, like here, then I move along with price. But I'm not gonna just put charts all over. So another monthly level is right at a 49,680 level. I've been price reject perfectly here, wicked out here, price wicked out here, price wicked out here, price close above here, and then come back down. So that's another solid level. Another level is about right here, the 48,375 level. I know it look like a lot of lines, but trust me, it's not, because if we go on the measuring tool and we measure from here to here, we see that that's almost 1,800 pips, 1,800 honey buns, I would say. So if I get a trade between here to here, I'm gonna pass any challenge with that. So they're not close apart. We are on the monthly level, so it's gonna show like this. So after I finish with all my monthly level, then I drop down to my weekly level. The monthly level, I'm gonna switch it over. I'm gonna change it to another color, so change it to green. So wherever I see where price have hit at least 3 times on a weekly, that is where I'm trading. Right, like for example, right here at 41,770 level, price have hit here a lot. So price have hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 times since September last year. And I'm coming back down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So price have hit here on this monthly level about 6 different times. And also that's where our monthly level is at. And if the weekly level also hit here and fail to close above or below, then we know we'll make it a double line. So we know that's a really significant level, because it's not only a weekly level, it's a monthly level as well, which tend to be higher on my list, as to where price may reject. Price favor monthly levels, I could say as much as weekly levels. So yes, they go hand in hand. There's another level right here at this same 43,345 level, which was another monthly section also. So we have this another beautiful weekly level right here. Uh, we have another beautiful level at 38,435. So we mark it. And obviously we have one right down here at this monthly, so this weekly and monthly come together again at 36,495 level. And I also want to say, once there is at the monthly, it's more than likely the weekly gonna be there as well. So keep that in mind. So right here, there's another weekly level. See price close above, come back and reject nicely. Right here is not a weekly level. Right here is another weekly level. Right at the 49.65 level, here's another weekly. So finally another weekly level right here. So this is what it is for now for the weekly levels. Uh, so I know it look like a couple other lines on my charts, but it's not crowded. And plus, in between all of these, in between this weekly to this weekly level, is 900 pips. So that is a lot of movements. Between here is another 500 pips. So that's a lot of movements. So this is just where I'm talking about my weekly levels. Uh, and my monthly levels because that's just what I'm working with. Somebody asked, you mean a lot of levels. Why? Well, these are major levels. These are the weekly and monthly levels. So these are what price normally would reject. If you ever traded NAS 100 or US 30, you see that investors tends to buy from these levels. For example, investor use the 50 EMA or the 100 EMA. That's where price will be trending over a period of time. The same way they use for these weekly and daily levels, these weekly and monthly levels. If you go back through and back test what I tell you, you see that you mean these levels get hit a lot. For example, here, right here. So price this level right here at a 47. 810 price went up, failed to close above right here, came back down, came back up and wicked out, failed to close above, come back down, come back up, close above. So we have a close above. Then the other candle came back down, failed to close under and close above. So that show you that you mean this level is valid because the other weekly tend to fail. So all I'm doing for the next week is looking for a retest at that exact level. What they did, retest at that exact level. Let me pinpoint it, like literally exactly at that level. Um, moved up 1,000 pips, 970 pips, came back down and retest that level again directly. So retest by that level again directly. Moved up, you know, I mean, break above, made new level above, and this was last year. Price made new level above, came back under. So price came back under, close under the 47,810 level. What it did, came back up, wick out, it didn't close above, come back down. So after I see the wick out right here, as soon as I get back a break under here on a 15 minutes time frame, and once I get a 4 hour close under here, I'm getting in. So we see this happen over and over and over again. And these things happen all the time in the market. That was just one example of one area. Another area could be right over here. Look, we have this solid monthly level price, 2024 price came in here, reject. Price went back down. Price come back up, reject perfectly. You mean move 5,000 pips, 4,000 pips. Um, price failed to break above here a few times. Then price finally break above over here on this candle on August 18, 2025. What did price do? Price came back down, retest that level, and made high highs. So we see it all over. where price retest this level. For example, it came back above here, reject this monthly level, came back down to this monthly level, made high highs, did the same thing right here. So we see this thing happen all over and every day on the monthly levels and the weekly levels. So that's why I start with the monthly and the weekly levels first. That's the first thing I'm starting with. I just need to identify where investors gonna buy. And as you know, these companies don't trade for 150 minutes. Uh, good morning. They trade monthly and weekly levels. Like they look for big gains. They're looking where the stock market is going. What I'm looking for, uh, where I can get the next big run. So this is exactly why I started out on my weekly and monthly levels. I think my trading really, really took off when two things. When I stopped trading every pair, I want to start trading two pairs, and when I started to look more on the higher time frame. The small time frame is not it when you're looking for structure, because if you look right here, this level right here, we price break under by 300 and plus pips. So if you're looking at the small time frame, you would have got stopped out. No one is using a 300 pip stop loss. You know what I mean? So yeah, and we have another wick out here for another 500 pips. And no one is using a 500 pip stop loss. So that's why the monthly levels and the weekly levels tend to be precise. For example, we got a rejection here on October 20th, 2025. We got another perfect rejection here on November 24th, 2025. And on April 6th, price came down and missed that level by 15 pips. So it's not, is, and this level have been hit since last year, mid last year. So yeah, that is basically it for the week, monthly, weekly levels. I'm not gonna go over everything. I want you to, get your charts, find your monthly and weekly level. They have to be hit they have to be hit at least 3 times to be considered a solid level. Um, the more time they hit, the stronger that level, become, or that level gain more value, because it's like price tend to reject from these levels. And that's what I'm doing pretty much all day, every day. This was a trade I called out in my VIP. Well, it's moving back up. But this was a daily level. So price come under, price came under, came back up and reject my fib, reject my daily level that have had been hit a lot of times and sold off. So we caught like how much pip in it? It was almost 700 pips. I'm still looking for as I say, remember we're doing live trading as well. It's not just the boot camp, we're doing live trading. I'm looking for NAS to continue down. I really like this 30 20 290 level. I'm looking for something like this. Hold on here, push back and continue down. So that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, feel free to ask any question because we live trading now too. So or we live trading. And if you need me to go back over my monthly and weekly levels, just let me know. But for right now, we live trading. And I didn't get in my trade this morning because right at market open, this happened, and I don't like to get in uh right at market open because tend to be news and yeah. So for this candle, we might not come back in here because we already come back in here. You know what I mean? We might do a fib in we might do the fib and continue down from the fib level, from the 0.618. I'm from Jamaica, but I live in Chicago. Because we already reject this level, I don't think we're coming back in here again. So we could watch and see, but I'm not in no trade right now. Didn't get to call out this trade early in the Discord. But we should see this continue down. See, move off from that fib level right here. Just right there alone, I mean, it's 100, it's almost 100 pips, like 90 pips. I'm from Jamaica, but I live in Chicago. Island boy. I remember if you're looking for a challenge, y'all need to go over TX3 on the TX3 website. So if you're looking for a challenge, go over to the TX3 website. Uh, and it asks, do you remove levels from the charge? And if you do so, what are the criteria you use? No, I don't. Like it's crazy. My levels on my main chart have been there for yeah over 3 years now. None of them have moved. You know what I mean? They have been there. They have been hit over time. And I'm not moving them. They still get hit. If price come down. If US if on US 30 price come down, I'm looking for price to come down into this 5505 level. And I'm 90% sure, 85% sure that there's gonna be a rejection. It might not be a rejection to a new high, it might be a rejection to about in this another daily level before it continue lower. Or it continue to make new highs from here. It all depends on where that candle close. You know what I mean? That's why the 4 hour and that daily candle closure is really important. But next week I will be talking about the break and retest and the closure. And that will give you more insight as to how I take the trades using these levels. But yeah, my are here. They're not going nowhere. I don't move my levels. That's just what it is. I'm not chasing nothing. I'm just waiting for it. And and as I tell you, I mean, these devs have been here for years, and all I'm doing is waiting for them. All I'm doing is waiting. Message dropping nicely. You know what I mean? Reject this weekly level. Reject this daily level coming down. Nice 150 pips almost. So we should be continuing lower now. Your strategy. Uh, your strategy should be going on too. After yesterday FOMC, I think we should be seeing a lot of sell-off. Policymakers are predicting another rate hike by the end of the year because inflation is high. So our inflation it went up even higher. So let's see. I think that should put the market on the back foot for a little bit. But yeah, y'all can ask me any question, whatever y'all want to ask me. Yeah, what's up, SD trades? Bro, made how much you made it on your live account yesterday? Think it was like 3K. You know what I mean? SD trade can tell you all. I haven't lost a trade in like how much? 2 months? I'm gonna give the full breakdown. I don't exactly know the full numbers. I think it's over 3,000 honey buns. In the last 2 months, we haven't lost a trade. I don't trade every day. I take some, you know what I mean, probably 2 trades a week sometimes, even less. But that, you know what I mean, it's more than likely gonna be a winning trade. Well, go on, Batman, let's go. But remember, if y'all have any questions, don't forget, you know what I mean, don't forget, ask me, whatever you want to ask me about. Somebody said, how much do you risk per trade? Honestly, uh, I'm not risking more than 1%. So I only trade 200K accounts. You know what I mean, y'all don't kill me. Y'all don't, you know what I mean, 10K accounts, whatever you trade. You know what I mean, you get there one day. If I'm trading with a 200K account, the most I'm risking per trade is $2,500. That is it. I don't care. And I'm having nothing more than a 80 100 button stop loss, 80 pip stop loss. Nothing more than that. Uh, and that's it. Once my stop loss hit, once I take a sell from say a weekly level or a daily level, and my stop loss get hit and it didn't work out, I'm not trying to sell right again. You know what I mean? It's either price go push up to another solid level that I want to take a sell from, or price come back down and retest. I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? So if I get a close over it, for example, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna take a buy. If I get a close under it, on the 4 hour, obviously, then I'm gonna take a sell again. But I'm not going more than two trades for the day. I might risk 6,000 for the day and that's it. But I don't need to trade. I don't need to risk more trade. And I want to say this. I don't remember a point in time where I have ever lost 3 trades in a day. Uh I say my Discord is there, it's free. Go into the free trades and scroll. You know what I mean? Everything is there, everything is documented. I have not lost 3 trades in a row. I might have lost 2 trades in a row. The last time I think I lost 3 trades in a row, I was talking to someone about the other day. It was 2000 June 2000 or April 2025, like a year ago. Since then I have not lost 3 trades in a row. Yeah, 3 trades a week is more than fine. One trade a week is fine too. You know what I mean? I caught a trade the other day, 500 honey buns. You know what I mean? I trade lot 15K. I'm good on my live account. Like, I'm not looking at it again. Like, you know what I mean? I'm done for the week. Like, I'm gonna do something. You know what I mean? I'm waking up later. I'm sleeping in. I'm going to bed later. I don't care. Like, I'm chilling. Like, there's no need to rush. I always tell people, I know trading day is a good trading day. Because if you're trading performance, if you're not losing, you're not losing. You're not gaining, but you're not losing. So once you're not losing, you're good. If I'm not losing, I'm still in the game. I'm still in the game. I'm still in the game. I'm only out the game when I'm losing. Yeah, overtrade will kill you. Overtrade will kill you. As I say, you only need 2 trades for the week, 3 trades for the week, and you're good. Um, that's all you need, honestly. Remember, when you got into trading, your goal was to become free. The trading, you know, I mean, give you the time freedom. So if you're trading 4, 5, 6 times a day, you're on the charge way too much. Uh, so you don't have any freedom. You literally, your mindset is literally stuck in trading. You know what I mean? I honestly don't even sit. I have my computer, my desk, and I really don't sit here through the day on my phone. Like obviously, I have my phone me and I keep alerts. I set a lot of alerts, and in the evenings I come here for like an hour. You know what I mean? See where I'm looking for or what I'm looking at. Um, and that's it. But I'm not on the trade. I'm not on the markets constantly. And obviously, I keep my news apps because fundamental are important. Fundamentals are really where what drive, you mean, market sentiment. They will change everything. You have seen it over the past week. One tweet will change everything in a blink. So yeah, you gotta have those news app open. But yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. SB trading. Yeah, you know what I mean? As I say, I try my best, try my best to really give, I mean, people the best trades and the best setups. And I'm all about quality trades, quality setup. Yeah, so I mark my monthly and weekly levels. All I'm waiting for is a close. So I have you know, what I mean, a monthly and a weekly level. All I'm looking for is my 4 hour candle. If it close above, I'm buying from that level, go up onto the another level. Then I wait to see where how price react in that level. If price reject that level, then I'm looking for it to come back down because it's making higher low, and I work with the trend. So if the trend is going up and I have a 4 hour break above and close above a weekly or monthly level, then I'm looking to buy. If it closes under, then I'm looking to sell down. Not sell on, I sell on with a smaller lot size. If I'm selling in an uptrend, I use a smaller risk because you don't, the trend is your friend. You don't really go against the trend. The smaller time frame, uh, the smaller time frame can be used for confirmation sometimes, but 1 minute kind of too small. I would say the smallest I would personally go is 5 or 15, but I really don't look on the 1 minute time frame. I think that is if you're scalping, obviously, you know what I mean, you can catch 50, 60 pips and that's it. But uh I'm not looking for 50, 60 pips. You know what I mean? Like the minimum I'm looking for, as I say, I use an 80 pip stop loss or 80 100 bun stop loss. So I'm looking for a 1 to 3. So I'm looking for at least 240 100 buns and the rest. But yeah, I don't trade really under 1 minute. And next week, I say I'm gonna take you through the break and retest. I think this is gonna clarify, you know what I mean, give you more understanding of why I trade these week level and how I trade them. The break and retest is really, you know what I mean, is super important. Then the third week, I'm gonna talk about my fib level. The fourth week, I'm gonna talk about my trend line. My trend line are deadly. The fifth week, I'm talking about different patterns like bearish flag, um, and all of those, you know what I mean, patterns, head and shoulder. And then week 6 is mostly news, macroeconomics. So honey buns is just pips. Instead of saying pips, saying honey buns. So yeah, have to change it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Some of my trades up. Last week I had a trade that I was holding for almost almost 7 days. I hold it for a week plus. So sometimes they last a long time. Uh, for example, all right, if you're looking at the live charts right now, you see where I was talking about this level that got hit right up here. Why I can't get this off my charts? No, we have price came up here exactly like probably less than up 3 pips above and drop almost 50 pips. Yeah, you mean on the 1 minute time frame, that would be perfect for a scalper. 50 pips in 1.5 minutes, done for the day. But that I don't trade like that because if I do that, I would be have to be on the charts a long time. And that worked for a lot of people. I mean, I feel like I could trade like that and it worked for me too, but that's just my style. So the 1 minute still can work because we had a nice 1 minute candle right here, reject this level. All you have to do is have a solid level and you work from it because this is a solid level as we talked about. Um, I've been talking about this since Monday. I mean, SB trades can tell you about it. See if price went above here a little bit, came under, drop almost 200 pips, came back up, reject it and drop another 50 pips, 55 pips. So yeah. Yes. Yeah. I can't scalp, I can't do it because you have to be on the charts. It's like, yeah, I can't do it. Yeah. Yeah. Can't scalp, I can't do it. You have to be on the charts. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, Annie the Dreamer. Yeah, that's the same trade. I put it in my Discord. Since Monday, I've been waiting for this level. We got a sell before this level because price was struggling to come up here. See, we came here a few times, but we got a sell right here yesterday. I think it was right about here, and we got like a quick TP 350 pips within like 3 minutes or something like that. And I got out since then and price came down to this level. This is on this level 29,680. I had this here for since price break above. Um and it reject the 4 failed to the 101 and 4 failed to close above and I just went higher from there. So now all I'm looking for is on US 30 and that's 100 is price to come back down, retest, continue down. And remember, go over to the TXC website, uh, get a challenge. They're running like a 30% discount right now. So that's solid. I mean, they have pretty much personally, I think, TX3 is the best performer out there easily. Um, they're solid. Get a lot of payout from TX3, over 250K. Let me pull that over. Yeah. So TX3 is definitely a place you want to be getting your challenges. Is definitely a place you want to be getting your challenges. So it's still dropping from this level. So let's see. It actually hit, I think we should continue lower. That would have been a quick 95 pips for the scalpers. That would have been a quick 95 pips for the scalpers. So my next stream next week Thursday, I'm gonna be showing you more in depth of the break and retest on the 4 hour. Uh, I'll be live trading as well, so I'm trying to help you out pass these challenges. I'm uh, trying to make take 3P out somewhere. I think it will be fine. So yeah, but next week I'll be talking about more of the break and retest. Take 3P out somewhere. So yeah, but next week I'll be talking about more of the break and retest. So, but you mean I challenge all of y'all to go on your charts and mark off the monthly and weekly levels, starting off and just see how price reject on them. And remember, don't trade every pair, just trade two pairs, three pair, two pair, nothing more than two pair. I trade NAS 100 and US 30, but 98% of my trades come from US 30. But you mean obviously they correlate a lot and they move similar. So I still, if I can't find a good setup and I see a better setup on NAS, I take it. But that's it. I'm not looking at nothing else. Somebody asked, do you trade gold? No, I don't trade gold. So when I first started off, I started off with gold, and gold literally ripped me apart. Like I literally hate this thing. Uh, like I don't want to see it. Like I don't even look on the charts. Like honestly, I don't even track it. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know the price gold is at. Nothing. Like that thing sick my stomach from trading. That's when I first started like 5 years ago, bro. Like I lost so much money with gold. I'm not even venturing over there. US 30. US 30 go good with and US 500 go good with gold. Yeah. Go good with NAS 100. See, yeah. But I say just trade US 30 and NAS 100 if you're looking to trade indices. I don't trade Forex pairs either. But obviously if you're gonna trade Forex pair, it's gonna be EU or GJ, pretty sure, or GU. So yeah. Stick to pair that have, that have good volatility and not all over the place. That have more structure because you're looking for structure. But remember, if go over to TX3 and get a challenge. If you're getting a challenge, get it from TX3 funding. Um, I mean, one thing me, I would never be recommending something that I don't fully back or I see potential with. They have paid me out over $250,000. Uh, so yeah, I see if I can find a certificate to show you all that. They're legit, it's real. And for the people, I have a free Discord that I post in every day, my breakdown and all those good stuff. So yeah, and take sure you have a Discord as well. Go in there, get, I mean, see the pricing, they have good pricing. They just started futures. Thinking about start trading futures a little bit. Um, just get into it because I haven't got into futures in it at all. Um, I don't try to fix something that's not broken for me, so I haven't got into futures. But TXT is offering futures now, some of the best price, best plans out there. So if you're into futures, you should definitely go check them out. Best plans out there. So if you're into futures, yeah, let me share my payout certificate from TXT. I remember scan the QR code. My name is Travis Dillian. It's not fake. It's not, scan the QR code, make sure it's verified. Uh and yeah, make sure my name match up. So yeah. You can take a picture, screenshot, whatever you want to take, or zoom it in, or go and text your website, or go and text your Discord. The certificate is there. So yeah, I said, I only show you this to let you know that I'm not selling you nothing. Whatever what I'm telling you is what I've done and how transparent this company have been. So yeah. Man, and I want to say I'm always free, always free. I might don't get back to you right away, but come in my Discord, message in there and tag me in it, and let's go from there. I don't message it. I would not message. First, I want to say I would not message anyone on Discord first. I will not do that because a lot of people uh, tend to use my username well close to it and try to pretend it's me, but it's not me. I would never message anyone. If I'm trying to message or get to anyone, I'm tagging them in my Discord, and I'm only the one that can really tag anyone like that. So yeah. No, I didn't take a trade. I just don't like how the market is moving right now, and it's just moving all over the place. So let's see. Even though this 4 hour close under, so this level is still a solid level. Just waiting on just see what market does. This 4 failed to close above, but who knows? Let's see. It failed to close above first and went down almost 230 honey buns and pushed back up. So let's see what happens. But yeah, I didn't take the trade. But yeah, I didn't take the trade. Yesterday is moving nicely. Yesterday went right up almost to that 0.6185 and fell off. That was a nice 400 pips move. 360 101 move. Close enough to 400. Nas is moving nicely, surprisingly. Somebody say, can you give a quick overview on how you trade? All right, let me give a quick overview. All right, first thing first. Um, Let me go back here. I'm drawing off my monthly and weekly levels. First thing first. Secondly, I'm trying to see what trend the market is in. We know what the market is in, but pretend we're just getting on the charts. We don't know the trend. So the last super low was on 2000 April 7th, 2025. So I'm getting my trend line. I'm gonna see we're in a nice uptrend. One here. See something here. Fix it a little bit. So we in an uptrend. Clear as day, we in an uptrend. Secondly, I'm zooming in where the price is at. Price is at right here. So I'm trying to, we don't have any weekly or monthly data right here. So we're gonna use the daily data or the forward data. So we on the daily. Let me see. I have price failed to break under here. So this is a nice daily level. This is another nice daily level. This is not a nice daily level. So this is what I'm looking at. So we're in between right here. This is on NOS 100, obviously. MUS 30. So we're stuck in this level. Secondly, I'm like, oh, price reject here nicely. Let's see. Let me put a fib on it and see what level was that on the fib. So that was a nice 0.618 fib. So all right, that check. Um, so now all I'm looking for on 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 US Steady is that I'm looking for a break underneath that 51566 level. So I'm looking at a break under on the 4 hour, looking for it to come back and retest, looking for it to retest. Sometimes I like to see push above a little bit before it come back down. But I'm looking for once the 4 close underneath here, I'm looking for more sales. So I'm looking for the 400 to come up, push up a little bit, and then while they're coming back under. Like right here, I get in, and that's it. I will also scan for any little patterns. Let me see. I mean, see any pattern right now. Uh, don't really see any pattern right now. Let me see. This is like inverse head and shoulder now. Yeah, so this could have been considered an inverse head and shoulder. We have one right here, one right here. Looks like that. From right here to right here to right here to right here. Come back down, even though it's lower. This one closed and it come back above, so to right here. And I'm back down. So see, it all come back down to a break underneath that 411 because that's where it reject. It's not a clean head and shoulder, but that give me another confirmation. Oh, price seems to be forming that. So if I get a break underneath here, this could have been the neckline, and also the 4 hour can supply and demand zone. So once I get a break underneath here, I'm looking to sell. 4 hour break under, I'm looking to sell. On this level, so we'll switch back over now to NOS 100 on my regular charts. Price is struggling to break underneath here. Price is really struggling. So yeah, we're just waiting for that. Didn't take a trade. We might hit lower from here. Let's see though. Okay. So if we stay in between here, if I see this is what I'm if we see this on NOS 100, um that's what I'm looking for. I think we should be hitting the 29 40 level. But let's see. But I want to break underneath here. So for me, I'm pulling my alert right at 29,965 level. Put two. So make a lot of noise and that's it. I'm off the charts. I'm not sitting down on the charts. Man, you know what I mean? I'm not doing none of that. I'm off the charts. I'm gone for not for the day, but gone until that level get hit. I'm not doing nothing else. Somebody asked what for my monthly, I put red. I mean danger zone, and for weekly I put green. So what's my Discord link? I'll put my Discord link in the chat. Let me put it in my chat real quick. I will put TX3 Discord link in the chat too. Go over there, give him a follow. Tell him that Chicago sent you, Flex Life Academy sent you. I just that's my Discord link from Flex Life Academy. And I also post TX3 one in short, so y'all can see all of them right there. And I know right now TX3 have a 30% off code. I think it's Gonza, something like that, 30. Go on their Discord and find out 30% off. But if you like, I have my Discord code is Flex Life Academy. Just use it, 876, and you always get 15% off. So if they're not offering any Discord code at the time, just use Flex Life Academy, get 15% off. There you go, save you. But right now they're running at 30% off. So y'all should go get that because if discount code is running, then you pay less for the challenge and you can make more. That's another risk reward. So keep everything in mind. And outside of this 6 week boot camp, I will be going live. Like I'm gonna try to help you guys. You know what I mean, for the people who is profitable making money, you know what I mean, I'm gonna give you my recommendation or well, not recommendation. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do with structuring my business. I structure my business through a S Corp. Uh, this is not no advice as to what you should do because every situation is different. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do. You can ask me questions on it or how I used to hustle to fund my challenges. You know what I mean? Your boy used to DoorDash, Uber Eats, um, Uber. So I'm trying to help you out to, I mean, get in a situation where you can buy challenges and you can pass them or anything. Or I'm just telling you exactly what I used to do when I wasn't trading full time and I was hustling to buy challenges and stuff. So it's not gonna be just a one-time thing. We're gonna be here with y'all. As I say, you can message me. I'll respond to your message. Go in my Discord, tag me in it, or even tag me in TXU Discord. You know what I mean? Uh, help with anything. Just keep in touch. Let me give y'all the link for the TXT so y'all can go over there and follow it, get in your Discord. So yeah, go over to TXT. Remember they have futures now too. Gonna be tapping into futures. They have some of the best drawdown, the best prices, no consistency rule. So yeah, I gotta tap in. They have a lot of things. Uh, and before I go, if y'all have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna be getting off this live because I didn't make all of this money from trading to be here on the charts all day. I'm just kidding, but yeah, remember, gotta be free. It's summer. Life is good, so we gotta go chill a little bit. Plus, it's World Cup too, so yeah. By the way, Portugal is winning the World Cup. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to hear y'all say nothing about Messi. I don't want to hear that shit. So we have a Portugal and France final. So the Portuguese and the French will be in the final. Ronaldo is the greatest of all time. So I don't have any questions. So I guess y'all good. No questions. So I said, what are your hobbies besides trading? Now spend time with my family, spend time with my fiance, my kids. Watch a lot of movie. We chill a lot. We play a lot. Um, I play a lot with my kids. Like we be, what I mean, playing hide and seek midday and all those good stuff. Yeah, I'm really hands-on. Um, I don't really do nothing more. And made the kids ride their little dirt bikes. Trying to get them into riding dirt bikes. Yeah, they're so small. I don't know how they're gonna ride, but gonna figure it out. Bro, full-time training is stressful because at the end of the day, I don't have a job, you know what I mean? I have a business, so you have to make money in the markets to, to to survive, you know what I mean? So it can be stressful if you get to a point where you're making payouts after payouts after payouts after payouts. It get easy, but it's still stressful. 'Cause at the end of the day, you know what I mean? With any business, most business go out of business and don't make it in the first 5 years. So you got to keep that into consideration. And there's a lot of things into it. You know what I mean? As I say, you have to structure your business in the right way, right LLC, taxes, a lot of things. So yeah. Nah, Brazil. Nah. I like Vinny Ancelotti. You know what I mean? I'm a Madrid fan, so I like those people. But any courses book you recommend? Honestly, no. I read a book once, but I don't even remember the name. So that really whole it was not important. Um, Reading is good though, so. Yeah. Wherever you can find information on. I have a lot of free stuff on my Discord too. A lot of free handbooks and different notebooks and stuff. So if y'all join my Discord, you should go really check out the beginner section. I have a section for beginner where I give you a rundown on what performers are, which perform to trade with, or which performer I recommend, which peer I recommend, and etc. So you can go check that out if you're interested. That's all the questions. I remember, go on TXG website, pick a challenge, join your Discord, come in my Discord, and let me pass it, help you pass it for free. Uh, for free. So yeah. I give away free trades, you know what I mean, constantly, pretty much 2, 3 free trades a week, 2 trades a week. So yeah. And I want to say this, you know what I mean, I haven't lost a trade in 2 months. We gain over 2,000 plus honey buns slash pips, whatever you want to call it. It's all documented. Uh, SB trading, he was telling you earlier, he was on it earlier. I remember it was like June 5th, he said to me that one of the trades that I called just making past first phase. No, he's up $3,000 on his live account. So yeah. I already posted a Discord link earlier. S- Yeah, I posted from FlexF Academy. I texted it in the group chat in the chat. I don't know if you all saw it. Or if y'all didn't see it, let me post it again. Oh, I guess not. All right, let me post it again. But yeah, man, like everything is possible. You know what I mean? Anything I'm telling you right now, trust me, believe it's possible. I mean, I'm just a little island boy, came from Jamaica with a dream and wanted to make something happen for themselves. And I was gonna make it happen at all costs, no matter what. Well, not doing wrong, you know what I mean, illegal stuff, obviously not. We don't condone those stuff. So yeah. But I was not gonna stop hustling. I mean, I pride myself on being a hustler, you know what I mean, thinking outside the box, believing in myself, knowing that if they do it, he or she do it, I can do it too. You know what I mean? No one is better than you. No one is smarter than you. Uh, you can do whatever you put your mind to. You just have to have the right mindset behind it. I post my Discord link in the chat. Um, oh, somebody asked a real good question here. And they say if you see the trade 5 points off your sell by limit, are you taking it or not? Last time it barely scalped it and it went into profit. Do you see it as an exact support or more of an area? So I see it as an area, but the thing is, I don't like if I'm selling, I'm not looking for it to be short of that area. I'm looking for it to come up and come over a little bit and come back under. So if it is short, then I miss my trade. That's totally fine. Honestly, as I say, I don't have to catch every trade. You know what I mean? I miss a lot of trades. Uh, so that is fine. If they come up and miss it, that's just what it is. If it don't hit my alert, then I'm probably not gonna see it because I'm not constantly watching it. So I have to hit my alert most of the time. And most of the time, you know what I mean, you're gonna get a one or two trade here and there where it miss it by 5 pips, 6 pips, 10 pips, but that is fine. I just get another trade. I'm not worried about it. I like to see when it come above a little bit. For example, the trade I'm looking at right now on US 30. You see where price come and went above a little bit. That is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to come, go above, and then come back under. And then that's where you would take the sell. All right, perfect example on a 1 minute time frame. Let me super zoom in on this. So what did price do here? Price came up, went above, came back under, closed under right here, and then the other candle, what did it do? It reject exactly at that level, like literally exactly at that level. It was like 0.15 off, like so. This would have still give you an alert because more than likely spread would have still get you in, but that's a perfect example. I like when it go over a little bit and come back under. That's where if we sold it down here, it would have been 120 pips. I mean, 1.5 risking 80 pips. So it'd be a 1 to 1.5. Yeah. But yeah, let me finish posting other stuff in here and TX3 Discord link and stuff so y'all can go join TX3. For the people who trade futures, TX3 is no live and they have the best future platform. I mean the best platform in general. So and remember TX3 have some of the best people around their team. So it's a platform that been around for a while. They're gonna continue to be around because they're solid. Let me post the other stuff for TX3 in the chat. Yeah, that's the TXT website. So go over there and you can look at the challenges and this is their Discord. So we have all the links in for them. Price is really struggling to break under and to stay under. So let's see. We're not rushing the market. Let's see if the market closes above. See what happened. But is that all the questions? Y'all have any more questions? But since y'all have no more questions, I'm gonna be heading out. And next week again. Somebody asked a good question. All right, let me answer this last one. Uh, they say after your trade is above a certain amount of honey buns, will you trim or break even? Does it depend on the setup or is it every trade? So once I'm in 50 pips, 50 honey buns, my stop loss to break even. I might get back in. I could, you mean if it come back out and stop my break even and go up and come back down, I might get back in more than likely not. But once it is 50 pips, I'm putting my stop loss to break even. I'm taking at least 20% off my trade. 100 pips, I'm taking 70% off my trade. You know what I mean? And the other 30 pips, no, 50%, my bad, at 100. At 150, I take off another 20, so I'll take off 70 by 150. By 240, I should be off about 90% of my trade. And stop loss to break even, and the other 10%, run however long you want. So my goal is to make at least, 5K per trade. So I'm in the 4,500 range after I take off 90% up to 240 pips. I'm trading on a 200 account. And then I'm making another, 10% run. And if I get another 300 pips, that's another, $3,000. So turn into a $8,000 a day or whatever, and I'm good. But that it crazy. That last 10%, if I'm in a market where the market is going back and forth a lot, I might get stopped with a break even the last 10% or I make another $3,000, 4,000 off of just 10%. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, stop loss to break even up to 50 pips. Uh, I'm playing not being greedy. That's just what I'm doing. But yeah, so keep an eye on NAS 100, see what happens, see if price close for or close above, or just for a struggle to close above and come back down. Put a little dollar here to see what happens. It seems that it's struggling to make any waves above. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna log off now. So next week again, same time, Thursday, and let's eat.